Hi, welcome again to this episode of Empowerment Dose, and we're already in episode number 3, Positive Attitude in Leadership. So when I said leaders, and when we think about leaders, we already in our mind think about, our managers, the supervisor, director, even the president of the country, society, community. Actually, each one of us is a leader one way or another. Okay, when you're, for example, in the reception, you're the leader. You are leading that part, and whoever come in and out. When I'm driving, I'm a leader in my car, because I'm responsible to focus my passengers. So in short, each one of us is a leader. And when we think about positive attitude or negative attitude, it's really affecting around us, affecting our job, affecting our focus. So let's share with you now this presentation. Okay, let's go right away. Today, this is our poster, episode 3, Positive Attitude in Leadership. Okay, and we'll focus 3 key features here today. First of all, mastering principle of positive thinking. And the second one is how to master positive thinking and positive attitude in leadership. Okay, let's jump into it. Change your thought and you can change your world. Do you believe in this? Oh yes, I believe in this. Because it's really, I have a real life experience, and I think most of you have a real experience. We tend to think of something, to think of situation, to think of a place, okay? And we never bother to explore it. And really, our world is become like, inhibit. We are in our own surrounding, in our own way. We don't want to come out of comfort zone. And that's the quote is all about. So if I one day say, I decide, okay, let me check out that, what's going on there? I mean, what happened? Maybe it's something different today. So you'll find a different answer. It will open up your world. It will open up your opportunity. It's just need to change your thought about particular situation, particular place, and everything will change. It's become opposite way of whatever you thought. Okay, so the first principle of mastering positive attitude is to believe in yourself. First of all, you believe in yourself. I have a project in hand. I believe when I can be. Can I be the end of the day? Can I present next week? So if you start believing yourself, it's change your thought, and it will slowly, you will be good in self-realization, and you can achieve. Like I believe myself. Well, sometimes we keep, like I'm going to complete 100 episodes by end of this month. I'm already behind the schedule. It means that I need to prepare a presentation like this and record myself. There's 2 things, 4 times per day, including Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So it's really that you need to believe in yourself, and you feel that you find that you can do it. I may not reach 100, but I've done something. Yeah. Another thing, create your own happiness. Why you have to be sad all the time? Why you have to be worried all the time? Okay. In the middle of pandemic, for example, I create a happiness moment with my family. We played Kahoot. Kahoot, this online game. One evening, every evening, we come and play Kahoot, and everybody afterwards, So this is one way to create your own happiness, because at that time it's a lockdown and nobody come and like, okay, let's go to the movie or somewhere. No, you do yourself there. So I know everybody is busy. Even within the compound, I mean, within the office that you are in, okay, you can create something like, okay, after some time, I will set aside, to do something that I really like, or to watch something. Yeah, is not like a, you know, like you're going away from your work, but you need that few break. You need it really. So we can create our own happiness. Each one have their own way. I cannot know all exactly, but that's one of the things to remember. And another one is use your mind to restore your energy. So how you think has a profound effect on how you feel physically. If your mind tells you you're tired, your body will accept it as a fact and be fatigued. For example, each in the office, when I'm in the office, when it's reached 1 o'clock, I have to stop this because already reach 1 o'clock, between 1 o'clock to 3, my body is start, and I think many of you will feel the same. Maybe you feel like lazy, you want to sleep. But what I'm doing that I may go to make a coffee, or I may do something a little bit different than the routine one. Of course, all is around me is about to work, but there's a different task, you know. So you can do task with a department or with a project that you require to go to them and explain something, you know. You come out of your office. So there's so many things you can restore your energy. Expect the best, not the worst. Okay, so you release a force in your mind that promotes positive results when you expect the best. Okay, so if there's a deadline to meet by end of the day, don't start. Even if you see it's not realistic, just say, okay, we'll complete it. You just expect for the best, not the worst. Oh, what will happen when we do this? When we don't finish our project, something, you know, bad will happen. Don't think like that. Don't believe in defeat. Another point is don't believe in defeat. Make your mind more positive by eliminating negative expression in thought and speech. I can do that. I'm afraid, I cannot do that. I'm afraid I will fail. Don't. This is all, remove it. Okay. When I take this assignment, there's 100 episode. Well, did I say that I'm going to fail? I'll not complete all 100 episodes by end of February. No, I say yes, I'll complete 100 episodes by end of February. And there's a lot of techniques that you can't, put yourself far from defeat. Break the worry habit. Most of us, we keep worrying for nothing. It's each time that we worried for nothing. So break away that. Several times a day, use imagination to empty your mind of anxiety and fear. Picture all your worries flowing out of you, just like water empties from sink when the stopper is removed, you know, when the water is coming, water is all going down. So when all the worries are gone, fill your mind with faith, hope, courage, and positive expectation. In time, you'll find yourself worrying less. Well, you know, you say, Hassan, we keep reading these things, really in the real situation doesn't help me. But believe me, we passed through the very difficult year last year. And some of us become, you know, like we acted differently. We put hope in front of us. Okay, this is just temporary. That's one of the way. Just put yourself temporary. Always think the end result. Okay, this is temporary and we will go back to normal. Okay, always a new normal, but normal. There's no lockdown and, everything will be okay. So that's why it's the faith. You know, everybody has their own faith. And you hope for good. You don't hope for the worst. If we keep recreating yourself and, in your mind, the market is going to crash. What happened when all the business will be closed? That's not you to think about. Okay, think for the best, and everything will be aligned. Okay, and make you to act positively in any situation. Replace irritation and anger and hate. Deal with hurtful situation or misunderstanding immediately. Seek out the person involved and try to resolve your differences. To cool an angry response, reverse your body's natural reaction by unclenching your fist and lowering your voice. you're already anger, So, there's a lot of politics and rumors around the office sometimes. So if you feel that someone, like talking to you on your back or something, anything such that, you just go and face that person and face to face. Not to start any, like fighting and fisting and all this. No, just to resolve the issue, and that it will really, it will help you to stay positive in a long run. But if you have a back of your mind of each person in the office or in the project, it's very hard, like to have that positive attitude. Maintain a positive and optimistic attitude. Instead of letting life difficulties get you down, keep your mind open and responsive to new ideas. Exercise initiatives and resourcefulness when dealing with challenges. And you use your creativity and good judgment when solving problems. It's very simple that, like I was working in the office, I was working in the office was very busy. We have more than 7 departments reporting to this office. And, so it's become routine and tiring. Nothing exciting in the long run. So what happened? What I've decided, like, I really love the weather. So how about I'm going to report the weather to all employees? That's the idea. That's make me, to have positive attitude all the day. Because I know each weekend I'll prepare some kind of a weather or, like a weather alerts if there's anything, prepare and send to the employees, of course, after I took a permission from my boss. Okay? And this is a long time back. And same thing, you can come up with something that is keeping, like maintain a positive and optimistic attitude. Yes, find something that you really like it. And this is the reference, because I not come out from my head. We always research and give presentation to you ready. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Now, if you always that complaining, this is not enough, this is not enough, people are submitting the project, people are listen to you, but you feel that this is not enough, come on. You have to have gratitude. Think of people that they don't have anyone to report to. Think of people, offices closed, So at least if you have enough supporting and, appreciate it. So how to master positive thinking? Well, let's look first how to be optimistic. So do you struggle to stay positive every day? Maybe most of the time you find you're pessimistic rather than optimistic. Do you sometimes feel that it's impossible to think positive in most situations? It's our human nature that we always feel negative. It's a human nature. And we need to learn like any other, habit that we as a human, that's why we are separated from animals, that we can learn. So you don't born and you're positive all the day. No, if it's like that, it's I don't know how it will be. I don't know, but the important is like we are always think negatively. It's our nature. But why? Why it's like that? Well, because it's our when the evolution of a human being. Okay, you and this is all from my research where I get it. We designed primarily to survive and reproduce. It sounds strange, but we as a human, that's how we are creatures, in this natural world. Okay, so we are like each one is protecting their house. Any stranger come and like you want to know who's this? Are they going to harm me or are they friendly? So we always start with negative, and that is a human nature. Yeah, and that's why we have doors in our home. Each one has doors, just to be safe, and also to like to have a time with the family. It's not like we are openly, we can live anywhere like animals. So in this way, that's why we need to practice our positive thinking. Okay? So why it is important to be optimistic? When you're in negative mindset, feeling down, it can be really hard to not to show it to others. That this can affect your friendship, relationship, self-esteem, and much more. When we are optimistic and positive, this can really help us to achieve most of in our life. Imagine you have a leader in the office is always negative. He is always thinking everybody is late for no good reason. He's always thinking people are cheating behind his back. People are not working. He will come and micromanaging everybody, you know. You're not supposed to. That is always negative thinking. Be positive, you know. Bring good to others. Yeah. So try these few positive thinking exercises, like believe you'll succeed. In order to feel more positive, you need to start believing in yourself. So this is one in the exercise I'm in myself in this month, that I believe I can succeed in delivering these episodes. And in return, that this episode will be useful for the company, for the university, for the schools, for the millennium out there. Yeah. And practice positive affirmation. Each morning when I wake up, okay, I'm going to do 2-3 videos today. I'm going to complete the task. Yeah. I'm good. I'll be successful. Okay. So these kind of things. And also make peace with the past. Everybody of us, we have a failure in the past. So don't think, why I've done that? Why I've been that? You know, move forward, move forward. Okay, it's hard to forget, but you have to move forward. It's always a new start. And go easier on yourself. Something that most of us tend to do is to judge ourselves and put ourselves down. A lot of people have a fear of failing or making mistakes. They will put themselves down if they do make a mistake. Yeah. Before I started this video, you know, like sometimes it's come, whatever I'm doing right. Are there people going to listen to this presentation? I'm going to fail. I'll forget it. I'll not do it. No. I just continue to do it because I know the value and the information I put it here is valuable. Not for you, not for others, but for other people. So I know that. So only use positive words when talking. You shouldn't try to use words such, no, can't, I won't, I don't. Yeah. So if we have a situation that one of the employees resign and you have the manager, you know, the assistant come, you have, you know, like exit interview with the employee. No, I don't want to. No, I don't have time. You know, like you have to say nicely, no, I would love to, but you know, I cannot do it. Maybe we can do another time. Yeah. And these are the reference link. Okay. When I print in PDF, maybe when I distribute in PDF, this link are clickable. You can refer to it. So the last point is positive attitude in leadership now. So first attitude, disagree, they usually let others know. If disagree, they usually let others know. If I disagree with you, I say, sorry, I'm not disagree with this. And many of people, they like yes boss people, you know, like yes boss, everything yes, you know, they are not leaders. You know, you need to disagree either with your boss, either with your supervisor, either with your colleague. Disagree in a meaning that there's a reason for it, yes? Sorry. So appreciate people who speak up. Because each time when someone speak up, they put in a blacklist. Okay? They don't want to be disagree with. And so many people are affected with this. But, you know, why they're affected? Because they want to speak up, but then they don't continue with that leadership attitude. Because there are so many. This is only first attitude, yeah? Let's look for the second one. They're willing to make a risk. And many people, they're not willing to take risk. Yeah? So you need the willing to take risk. You need, you don't afraid. There's a something happened in the project, you lead it. You find a solution and say, okay, I'm ready to take a lead. Many people are afraid. And a third attitude is it's easy for them to make friends. You know, it's not like, okay, at work that we are required to be professional, but at the same time, be empathetic, you know, not like a bossy, you know, I call it bossy people. And another attitude is take the time to look at all the facts before making a decision. And this is, we know, we don't make a decision blindly. And that's one of the attitude. Another attitude, and this one, strategic and future focus. Focus more than just on product. Organization find out why the other doing better, how they can improve product or service in month and year to come. We all focus in our product only. We forgot the product of the competitors. So you want to make a, you know, you want to improve your product. Okay, go and research other products, what they're doing different than us. Okay, and in 5 years and 2 years, maybe 2 to 3 to 5 years, how we'll do better. They're thinking, they're strategic, always they're strategic, you know, focus. You know, you have a leader thinking of today only and how to pay for tomorrow or end of the month. They don't know anything, you know, so that's not a trait of the leader. And the reference is there, okay? Being a positive in a negative situation is not naive. It's a leadership. Many people say, oh, he's not experienced. Being positive, you know, like, you know, in a negative situation is not because, this guy is something wrong with him. No. Oh, this guy, he don't know. We're already in a hard situation. Why he think like that? No, it's a leadership. You need to think positive. Okay, so to encourage others to think and to solve that particular problem in a calm manner. I mean, if you're all panicking, you will not solve any problem. You will not save, you know, in that negative that's already there, it will not go. So you need someone to come and look at it in a different way, to take it easy, calm down, and let's solve it. Thank you very much. And this is the end of our slide. And that's, if this is done with the corporate, that's how it is. Duration, location, delivery. And you can contact me through that number. See you in episode number 4, which is even more interesting. And I'll try to make a you know, like a shorter one, because I'm trying my best to be less than 10 minutes, all the empowerment dose. So thank you very much. Stay positive and see you in the next episode.